force finally gets destroyed. We got a planetary fortress here on the island expansion here from Butterfly, so he's going to keep a hold on that particular expansion. As we see, pylons going up everywhere from LegalMind, which is a really good little strategy to keep in mind when you are playing as Protoss and you do expect the game to go on for a little bit longer. Always make sure you're chucking up pylons just in random spots around the map. It's not for the BM quality of just being a total arse and just having pylons around the map so your opponent has to run around and kill you if you're losing. It's actually so you can warp in units wherever you wanted to, and also the fact that you can actually spot if there are drops coming in. So some great play there by LegalMind. He's going to keep an eye on what is happening around the map. This Bioforce is still just it's still just lacking something. I don't know. It's we get some feedbacks going down on the Ghost. Some awesome feedbacks there from those Templar, and they are going to morph into Archons, but these two probably aren't going to survive. They're both going to die. All goes down. The Zealots are coming in to take care of all of this Bioforce, but as we can see, there is just so much usage of the Storms, and it's just absolutely awesome there from LegalMind. He actually takes out a lot of that Bioforce. There are still some Marauders and Ghosts left over, but they are actually going to take out the rest of this Protoss force here. So LegalMind's going to have to sort of retreat and actually see what he can do with some other units. He's actually going to stick with the Zealot, Templar, and Immortal combo. So he's just going to stick with that sort of strategy for the moment there. He is actually on that extra base down at the 6 o'clock position here, which is going to help him out a lot. And you would expect he is actually just about to take the 7 o'clock position here as well. So Butterfly is moving around. He's going to try and get the Roxy so he can grab the gold expansion. That was one little interesting thing here that LegalMind, I sort of expected him to actually take out the gold a lot quicker, but it seems he is fine to just hang around on these normal mining bases. So we will probably see a command center here up front. Yeah, there it is. The command center from the main is actually going to float across to the gold expansion because he's not going to waste too many more minerals building another command center. And we do still have a lot of Bioforces here. We are actually up to, what's that? That's 8 racks. We've got 4 with reactors and 4 with tech labs. So Butterfly is in a really great position to just really reinforce his units here, and if he loses any, he's obviously going to be in a great position to resupply, and he probably is going to lose some here, given that he's just a bit out of position. His Ghosts are sort of on the side there. I suppose if the Ghost gets some EMPs off, they can do some really great damage there, and they actually do. Some of these Templar are actually losing all of their energy, so they cannot storm. And you would expect that there was just, yeah, there was 1 or 2 in there that actually had some energy for storm, but there is just such a huge Bioforce at the moment, and they can't actually catch up with them because Butterfly is doing a great job of retreating and then coming back to attack and then retreating, except for that point there, of course. As soon as I say something, he gets absolutely stomped by the storm. EMPs go down, perfect EMPs on all these units here. They lose their shields and lose the energy on the Templar, except for this guy. This guy's a real baller. He comes up and actually just says, screw you, and puts a storm down because he just spawned, I believe. And as we can see here, we've got some upgrades going for the Terran player who's going to grab his +1 weapons, and it looks like LegalMind is sort of hasn't done too much just yet with his upgrades. I'm not even sure if he has a forge. No, he doesn't. Doesn't even have a single forge at the moment here. A little bit surprising, but I suppose he is trying to stick with this very heavy Templar mix of units, which is going to just, you know, you don't need your upgrades necessarily for the Templar to do all their damage effectively. So looks like Butterfly is he's taking this gold here, although his SCV he's only got 1 SCV on each supply depot, so he might want to fix that up just quickly so he can get his proper gas income going there. And it looks like, yeah, the island expansion's going off nicely. And finally, LegalMind is actually going to take out the rocks here, and he's going to grab this expansion, you would assume, with these probes here coming down to take the Nexus. And a couple of scans just going on just to see what LegalMind is up to, because Butterfly is sort of moving across with this force. You'd want to see some more medevacs in this particular group, because These two, that we've got 3 finally, but 2 of them are actually really low health, so one shot on them would probably kill them, I believe. We get another awesome feedback on the ghosts here, and we also get a feedback / EMP countering each other there with the Templar and the Ghost, and it looks as if LegalMind's going to once again push in here, and he's going to see what he can do. We get a nice little positional battle here. It looks as if the Terran has a much better concave with his units, so the Marauders are going to just absolutely tear apart everything that was in there. Butterfly is doing an absolutely awesome job segmenting his units there, but some awesome storms go down. Storms just absolutely tearing apart all of those units here. And this command center is this guy's a pretty cool guy, and he's afraid. He's going to be building right there with the command center. Another EMP goes down. We've got EMPs going off all over the place, and some storms as well. There we go, a nice little EMP on these units just here. And the Stalkers are going to try and blink away, as they do have some reinforcing zealots just coming across. Not really sure where this is going to go at the moment, because Butterfly just does not have any supporting units coming across here. You would have wanted to see some tanks or something a little bit heavier, just to try and make sure he can survive the storms a little bit longer. But looks as if he's going to stick with his Bioforce, and we have a lot more Templar and Zealots warping in from LegalMind, and he does also have the 12 o'clock expansion. So whilst he did actually lose a little bit in this attack, he did get his expansion secure, and he's going to be supplementing all of his forces here with some reinforcements just coming across now. An Immortal is also on the way, so this has been an absolutely really awesome game here from these 2 players. As you can see, like I said, fantastic players on both on the Korean server, and both of them actually in the GSL Season 2. So awesome storms going down, all of the SCVs die, and pretty much every single SCV that was at this that were mining at this expansion here has actually gone down. And it looks as if LegalMind has actually, he's seen that the Butterfly wants to take this expansion, but he just doesn't have the units to secure it. So we did have an attack here. Sorry, I totally missed that one. Some storms just all over the place on these Marauders, but of course Marauders can tank a lot of damage, especially when there are medevacs in the air floating and giving them some health regen. So we will probably see this Nexus go down, but to be honest, this is really not going to hurt LegalMind, considering he still has the expansion up the top and this one down here, and not to mention the gold if he wants to take it. I must have he decided not to get that particular gold, but he's still going to move around some of these units here, and he's not going to attack that command center. He's probably going to go in for this one, I would assume, or he might even be going in for the kill, because he might be able to sense that Butterfly is in a really tough position here. He has no mining here. This base is almost mined out, and he's going to try and run in here. A storm goes down in the middle of nowhere, kind of like the storm over my house right now, but nothing really happening just there at the moment. We do have some idle Zealots just standing around here, and some more over here, but hopefully he'll bring them into the battle. What I really want to see is Butterfly landing this command center, building a planetary fortress, and then GGing. But I don't think that's going to happen. LegalMind's doing a great job controlling these expansions here, and it looks as if Butterfly is dropping the command center there. He is actually doing it. He's building the planetary fortress here, dropping in some more Marauders as well, just to supplement this ridiculous attack here. That's play of the day there, the offensive planetary fortress. Absolutely awesome stuff there by Butterfly, but as we can see, he is still going to lose, unfortunately. Despite this awesome attack here, he's going to float this command center away. He might try and take it into the main perhaps, and actually do some damage in the main, but LegalMind is just way ahead in income and everything at the moment, because Butterfly only has 28 harvesters, 26 harvesters at the moment, and not to mention the simple fact that they are only going on this normal mineral patch up here. So this is pretty much inevitable that there is going to be a GG soon, guys, but this has been an absolutely awesome game with some fantastic storms. We've seen some awesome storm play from LegalMind, and just general map control. He's done an awesome job with his map control and keeping an eye on what is happening at the expansions for Butterfly. And as we can see here, once again, the forces just absolutely tearing apart all of the economy that that Butterfly has. And as we can see, we're finally going in for the last attack here. There is really nothing that that Butterfly can do. He has done a fantastic job defending for almost 30 minutes, though. Feedback going down on the Ghost, and just being ripped apart by the Storm. Some more Storms going down there. Storms just tearing apart every single bio unit. You'd want to have seen some more mech play there from Butterfly, but unfortunately he didn't really switch to it at all. But it was an excellent game there. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. I've got a couple more coming soon. Thanks very much for watching. Cheers.